Let's get the latest from Bloomberg Washington correspondent Tyler Kendall. Tyler, it is headline whiplash this morning.
It definitely is. And that latest one that you mentioned is going to be a stark escalation, Danny, as we get this confirmation from the spokesperson for the Iranian-backed Houthi militia group that they are planning to immediately implement this maritime blockade against Saudi Arabia. We should keep in mind the broader context here that we can't only see this through the lens of the U.S.-Iran war, that this is also related to a truce breaking down between Saudi Arabia and the Houthis from 2022. We've seen this exchange of fire between the two sides, but this is definitely the farthest that we've seen that specific thread go, considering that we know Saudi Arabia has been relying on that east-west pipeline to move supplies to the Red Sea to the tune of about 4.5 million barrels of oil per day. And last week, we did have Iran ask the Houthis to be ready to deploy assets to actually shut down that shipping route. So we knew that there was action in motion to prepare for this. So we'll have to see if it actually ends up getting imposed and what those ramifications are going to look like. Because Danny and Isabel, at this point, commercial traffic, at least observable transits, are at a basic standstill, according to new satellite imagery that was analyzed by Bloomberg News. And adding to the risk, it appears that vessels that are moving through with their transponders off are also being targeted. We had the IRGC over the weekend saying that they halted at least 4 ships that had turned off their radars completely. And keep in mind, that is the way that most of these ships had been trying to make safe transit through the waterway.
All right, Tyler, thank you very much. Bloomberg's Tyler Kendall in Washington, D.C. Let's get a check on markets, because despite that headline volatility, that back and forth, Brent crude doing a whole lot of nothing, just holding at $88 a barrel. It was at $90 earlier. S&P 500, that's up about 0.4% as the Nasdaq outperforms a bounce back after the worst week for chip stocks since Liberation Day, as 10-year yields move higher by 2 basis points. Isabel, some of the movers on our radar this morning.